Hey friends, Shay here. So we are here with a new video today. Today we are here to do the mid-year calm down tag. So often at the middle of the year, people are freaking out about their goals and things like that. But Leandra over at the TBR Zero did this different spin on the mid-year freak out and did it as a mid-year calm down tag. So just to kind of reflect on the year and talk about what's upcoming. So first up, thankfulness. What has 2024 given you so far? I've gotten quite a few new favorites this year. More 6 stars than I expected, honestly. And it just gave me the reaffirmation of the people that I want in my life. Because this year, even though work has been more stressful due to opening a new store and responsibilities changing and taking over a new department at work, I've had people in my back pocket that when those days were stressful, I could go to them and be like, hey, I'm not having a good day. I could talk it out with them and we would end up laughing by the end. So I would say that is what 2024 has given me so far. Also, I have now entered a love of Magic the Gathering, which is a sentence I thought I would never say in my life. This is something the hubs and I have been doing together and enjoying together. And so, yeah, that's a thing. If you ever wanted me to talk about it on this channel, let me know in the comments down below. I have certain decks that I favor when I play. So if you want to learn a little bit about my playing style, I'm happy to do a video for that. The next prompt here, number 2, is relaxation. The most relaxing book that you've read. I would give this to the Burning Witch series, which is the sequel series to The House Witch. So there's The House Witch, there's a connecting book. I don't remember the title right now. And then the Burning Witch series starts. I've read the first 2 books in that series, and I've really been enjoying it. It is definitely a cozy fantasy. And it's just a fantastic series that I've really loved and adored. And I would say that's my most relaxing read. That or my rereads have been super relaxing. It's been really nice to kind of sink my feet, like just sink my toes into something familiar and just relive some of my favorites. So that's also been very nice this year so far. Number 3, Hydration, a book that I needed. That by far is going to The Rest of the Story by Tal Bauer. This book was a book that I read recently during the Amazing Readathon, and it came into the Amazing Readathon just at the right time for me when I needed something to perk up my spirits, to give me something fantastic to read. I mean, most of what I read for the City Legs really were quite good, but I needed a win at that time. And this was definitely my win of the entire readathon, maybe of the entire year. The whole experience was fun because this particular copy is the one that was annotated by my friends Steph and Heather. This is Steph's traveling copy. I'm going to be sending it on to others in our friend group, and I'm very excited to get that along to them so that they can see me freaking out and loving things and crying. And yes, I will link the live stream where I was reading most of this, and you get a lot of my live reactions to the big moments. So if you're interested in that, that's down below. And then number 4, a book that energized me. I would say that book goes to Role-Playing by Kathy Yardley. That was my first 6-star, no, my second 6-star of the year. This book just made me so happy in so many ways. The way it talked about the queer representation within it was really well done. I liked that it was older characters dealing with older and more mature struggles outside of the relationship that they were having. And it just worked really, really well for me. And this was friend recommendations. So it just reaffirmed that my friend group really does give amazing recommendations. I'm going to link them all down below. My specific friend group that I'm getting most of my recommendations from lately, I will link them down below. So check out any of their channels. They are all fantastic and I love and adore them. Then we've got Familiarity, an author I've returned to. Obviously that's going to go to Regine Abel. She's the one that I've read the most from this year of repeat authors. And I'm currently in the middle of another Regine Abel. She finally came out with a Mothman book. So I'm reading that right now and really enjoying that and really enjoying the world that she built around it. She really builds a unique world for each creature in this Primating Agency series, and it's really lovely. I really enjoy it. Number 6 for this tag is healthy risk, outside my comfort zone read or new to me author. That once again is going to go to The Rest of the Story by Tal Bauer. I knew I liked hockey romances. I know I liked male romances. And this was a healthy risk because this is one that my friends loved. So this was a really easy pick for that. This was definitely my healthy risk, and bringing it into the readathon for the right prompt, which was a source of light on the cover, if you're curious. And the source of light is just right between his legs. And there's something just really funny and poetic about that for me. And this book is everything. It's so good. So yes. So number 7 is reflection, changes in my reading taste. I'm exploring other genres a bit more right now. You're going to see a lot more historical fiction coming up in the next little bit. You're going to see maybe some more mysteries. I needed to read mysteries for the Amazing Readathon, and I think I figured out that I'm more of a romantic suspense girly than a true mystery girly, or like a cozy mystery girly. The thrillers, I need the romance to break it up. That's why romantic suspense works well for me. But I like me a good cozy mystery where it's not necessarily all about the romance, but there is usually a romance subplot to them. I tend to enjoy those a little bit more. Straight up thrillers are too much for my anxiety, I've learned officially. Getting back into middle grade fiction, I'm kind of learning and exploring what is good out there, because I'm enough older that a lot of the popular middle grades that are out there now are not ones that I read. Because I was enough older that I was into teen and adult reading by the time these were starting to become a thing. So I'm really excited to explore that. So I'm going to say my reading taste, I'm in an exploratory state rather than I've learned specific things. I've learned that it's time for me to explore a little more. So that's what we're doing. Number 8 is Detox, a book or a habit that I'm leaving behind. For this is going to be competitive readathons for now. After the Amazing Readathon, like as it was going on, I learned that I prefer to just challenge myself and not rely on other people when I'm doing a readathon. So I don't like projecting things onto other people and expectations onto other people. So I think that I will not be participating in competitive readathons going forward. I would either have to create one that eliminated a lot of that for me, or I'd have to, know everything going into it before I jumped in. Even as a producer with the Amazing Readathon, there was a lot I didn't know. It's the things that I didn't know that ended up making it harder or less enjoyable for me. So, yes, competitive readathons are something I'm going to leave in my past. So number 9 is positivity, anticipated books or events coming up. So I am looking forward to a trip to Texas that I'm taking in September. I'm going to be spending time with bookish friends. That's going to be really fun. A book that I'm looking forward to towards the end of the year would be book 5 in the Stormlight Archive. That's coming out later this fall. Christine Feehan has a new book coming out, and I'm excited about that. Those are the ones off the top of my head I'm most excited about. So I've got my trip coming up and a couple of books I'm really excited about. And number 10 is looking ahead. So this is personal plans or goals. So I'm going to scale back how many videos I'm uploading a week. I'm only going to do 2 instead of 3. I'd kind of inadvertently been doing that. And I've just learned for the pace of my reading schedule and my reading life in conjunction with my work life, this is a better fit for me. So that's something that I'm going to be doing moving forward. And then other than that, it's just going to be to focus on reading things that I love. Yes, I'm going to challenge myself a little bit and read some different things. But if it's really not serving me, I'm going to continue to DNF. So I might be more aggressively DNFing in the second half of the year. I have DNF'd 4 books, which is big for me. So far this year. I even made a DNF graveyard in my reading journal, so that's been a lot of fun. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and that's kind of a peek at how I'm feeling about the year of 2024 overall, it's been a pretty good reading year. Like I said, I've had more 6-star reads than I anticipated, and I'm just really, really happy with my reading and my friend group and learning what I like and what I don't like. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, any creator that I mentioned or even casually mentioned is linked down below. So please go give them some love. Definitely go give Leandra a shout out. Her video, her calm down tag is specifically linked down below. She goes into some more details on some things than I did, but I really appreciated getting to know her through the Amazing Readathon. I think she's a great human. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. If you are here just because you love me, leave me one of the exploding party popper emojis because we're having a little party because it's the mid-year, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.